All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Good evening. First and foremost, put a one in the chat if you can hear the sound of my voice. Put a one in the chat. I think my internet is much better now. We found a solution. We found a solution, but I want you guys to tell me, how is the internet? Let me get on camera. Let me get on camera. What's happening? Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everyone? Okay, so you're probably wondering, why does he have a picture of her up there? Why? Why is a picture up there? Well, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Big Bertha was shooting and she saw Big Bertha and she smiled for the camera. She smiled for the camera. She saw Big Bertha. They said, "Oh no, I'm not letting him take Big Bertha everywhere and not get a." You see how you saw how she was grinning. She saw Big Bertha. She wasn't listen. Big Bertha pretty intimidating. When you see Big Bertha, you're going to smile too. When she saw Big Bertha, she said, I'm not going to miss this opportunity." I was actually shooting over her head, but then since she saw her smiling, she saw Big Bertha, I said, why not just bring it? Why not just show her some love? So she said, cheese. And I said, okay. She said, cheese. And I said, okay. So I showed a little love. I showed a little love. Oh, yo, what she said? What? Okay, she talked. Well, hold on. She was she talking about me? Because I ain't say a damn thing since I've been out here. Not a damn thing. Ah, oh my goodness, my goodness. Let's see here. So it make it stop. So the topic of this video tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is: will President Trump give Diddy a pardon? I say pardon, not a commutation, because he would have to have been convicted in order for a commutation to be possible. And many people are chatting online and saying that it may be possible that President Trump gives him a pardon. They got to remember, this Justice Department that is prosecuting him is under Trump's administration. So why would President Trump give him a pardon when his Justice Department could simply say they don't want to proceed? They can simply say they don't want to proceed. So I think if that option was available, it would have been available before the jury was even picked. Unless you guys know something that I don't know, I don't see this Justice Department issuing a pardon to Diddy now that the jury's been picked. I mean, Diddy doesn't even support the Republican Party. So why would he give him a pardon? I mean, Diddy's best hope would be to fight these charges and to the very end. Because looking for a pardon suggests that there may be some guilt in his mind. And while he hasn't spoken, nor has his lawyer spoken, their strategy is not to seek a pardon. Their strategy is to beat this case, get one juror to say, I don't believe these charges. That's his best hope. That's his best hope. So President Trump could simply say, Pam Bondi, get rid of this case. Get rid of this case. Find a way, get rid of this case. Direct your team to get rid of this case. Get rid of, tell your six-pack of white woman that you are not going to proceed with this case. Those are not my words. That's Attorney Mark Gerrico's words. But I don't see that happening. I don't see nothing short of an acquittal that would get Diddy free at this point. And the only reason why Mayor Adams, received a I guess it wasn't even a pardon. It wasn't even a pardon because they didn't even prosecute him. It's because Trump wanted something from the mayor. He wanted his immigration policies to be recognized in the city of New York, and he wanted to pretty much own Mayor Adams. Mayor Adams said, "No, I can't do that. I'm running for office. The optics look awful, very awful, so awful that he decided to run on." Adams decided to run on the independent ticket. A Democrat running on the independent ticket. The polls suggest that he won't win this election. The polls suggest that Andrew Cuomo will become the next mayor of New York State. Excuse me, New York City. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But I wanted to get on real quickly and talk about that possibility. I don't think it's going to happen. I know there's some talk about Kim Kardashian and others are reaching out to people in the Trump's inner circle, but I don't see that happening. This case is too high profile. Too many media outlets are covering this case. Too many outlets are covering this case. And I don't see it to be the best presidential move at this point. I don't see it. Some are confident that Trump will intercede. I don't see that happening. What does Diddy have to offer Trump that Trump doesn't have already? If what you say, no, it's not quid pro quo. Trust me, it is. There has to be a reason he will put his name out there other than, hey, I'm a convicted criminal. I got 34 felonies. Hey, why not? Let me, bring him over to the other side. But Diddy will be a Republican. Diddy will have to denounce the Democrats because the Democrats are the one who indicted him. It wasn't the Republicans. It was the Democrats who indicted him. So if Trump comes in to show mercy to him, he would have to likely switch parties. He might have to run around wearing a MAGA hat. I don't know. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Do you guys know what that plea deal was? Do you have an idea what the plea deal was? I'm told the plea deal was over 10 years. Why would you plead to that? Why? I don't see that happening at all. Jason, you may think that plea deal was something that he had to accept, but no, he's not pleading out to 10 years at all. So, guys, how is the internet? I want to make sure because I have two different cameras. I'm going to switch cameras real quick. I want to switch the camera because I may likely use the other camera. Let me just switch cameras real quick. How's this one? Is this one better? Is this camera better? Because it doesn't look clear. Worse. Okay, hold on. Let me switch it back. I thought as much. I thought as much. Stand by. Oh God, they said it's worse. Okay, that should be better. Okay, that's better. Okay. Okay, good, good. All right, I like it. I like it. Okay. I had to test the camera. The camera. Yeah, I got a. I went out and bought a internet hotspot that's supposed to be fast that I can use while I'm working while I'm out here. I don't have the fiber optics that I'm used to using the stream, but this will work. I think this will work. Oh, shoot. We got an alert, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, okay. Well, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't really want to say have much more to say. I just wanted to ask that question. Um, with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day I'm spending with my moms, so I may see you later in the evening. We have an early start on Monday, so I may see you guys around 6 o'clock, maybe a little later. With that said, appreciate you coming in. I really do. Now that I know my internet works, hoorah! See you on the next live. We out of here. Peace.